When you have big sets of data, you can use tables to group them all together and do certain functions. So in this screen, I've got a big set of numbers. So we've got categories, products, salesperson, sales, and the quarters. So this effectively is data which we can put in a table. So if you go to Insert and Table, so now it will already see where's my table and it will select it. So I'm going to say my table is headers because we've got headers. If I say OK, you'll see that it puts it in a certain format. And it already inputs auto filters for us, which will show you in the next video how powerful that is. If I click on it, you'll see table options coming up. So can you see all the options you can now use here? So I can choose different formats, and it will change the format for me automatically. And it will only do it for the specific table. So if I scroll down, you'll see it's only for that table. So again, if I click on it, you'll go to table options. And then you can see you can insert a total, which will total the rows. In this case, we're seeing text, so it's only going to count it. I can go onto this, and you can use a sum. You can drag it to the next one. So you see it gives us a bit more options. So can you see that we're referring to the column sales and it's using a name because we are in the table. So if I go back there again, you can remove duplicates, you can convert to ranges. So there's a few nice options which we can use here. You can export this table to a SharePoint list. So because you're using a table, you've got better options which you can use. So you can use first column. Let's see what all of this is doing. So can you see how all the options changes as we select? We can take off the filter. So there's nice options we can use very quickly. In fact, you can insert the slicer. So if I want to do one on the salesperson, let's see what this will do. So now we've got a quick slicer. So if I only want to see David, you can very quickly go on that. Let's insert another one. So if I want to insert on the category, so can you see now we've got two. So now I'm selecting David and quarter one. So it's like the filter, it's just very quick to do it. So you can put this information in for somebody and they can very quickly use your table that you've done. So you can just send it to somebody and it's very quick for them to filter on the data that you've used. And we're using a subtotal there. So you can also see what's the total of my information. So it's a very handy option to use.